David and the Big Giant. One, a boy named Dade. There was once a little boy named David. David was small, David was young, but David had a big heart that he loved to sing songs. He loved to play the harp, and he loved taking care of his sheep. David had 7 big brothers. They were strong and tall, but David was just a shepherd boy that he watched over the sheep and talked to God. David loved God very much. 2, the singing shepherd. Every morning, David woke up early. He would pet his sheep and say, "Good morning, sheepy. Let's eat some grass." David played songs like, "God is good, God is kind, He loves me all the time." The sheep would say ba ba and dance a little. David smiled and sang more songs too. 3, the big scary giant. One day, a big giant came to David's land. His name was Goliath. He was so tall as a tree. His voice was loud like thunder. "Who will fight me?" Goliath shouted, "I am the biggest. I am the strongest. No one can beat me." The people were afraid. The soldiers were afraid. Even King Saul was afraid. Nobody wanted to fight the big, scary giant. For David visits the camp. David's father said, "David, take some bread and cheese to your brothers at the army camp." David packed the food and walked to the camp. He saw his brothers, he saw the army, and then he saw Goliath. David asked, "Why is everyone afraid? Why doesn't someone stop the giant?" His big brother said, "David, you are just a little shepherd. Go back home." But David said, "I trust God. I am not afraid." 5, David talks to the king. David went to see King Saul. "I will fight the giant." David said. King Saul laughed, "But you are just a boy." David smiled. "God help me fight a lion. God help me fight a bear. God will help me fight the giant too." King Saul said, "Okay. May God be with you." He gave David a big helmet, armor, and sword, but it was too heavy. David said, "I don't need this. I just need my sling and God." 6, 5 little stones. David walked to the stream. He picked up 5 smooth stones. He held his little slingshot. He prayed in his heart, "God, I trust you." The sun was shining. The birds were singing. David was ready. 7, the big battle. Goliath saw little David and laughed. "Is this a joke? You send a boy to fight me?" David stood tall. He said, "You come with sword and spear, but I come with the power of God." Goliath growled and stomped his feet. Boom, boom, boom. David put one little stone in his sling. He swung it around and around and around. Whoosh. The stone flew through the air. Bonk, right on Goliath's forehead. The big giant fell down. Thud. 8, the people rejoice. The soldiers were shocked. They cheered. They danced. David won. David won. Even the king was happy. David became a hero. But David knew the truth. God help me win. 9, the lesson. David was not the biggest. David was not the strongest. But David trusted God, and God helped him do a big thing. You can be brave too. You can trust God too. Because God is bigger than any giant. 10, let's remember. Let's say it together. I can be brave like David. God is with me. I can trust God.